chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touched.
It's a running room, inside the 30, he's at the 10, touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
The dream start for this offense. You get the ball at 25 and you go 75 yards, play one, everybody excited, everybody confident, everybody jacked up. And that's the way you start a football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has got to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority number 1.
Caught near the sticks. It's Abrams. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Flanagan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage, they're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves it with 3rd and 3. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, try third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Abrams. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Oh, what a move. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught behind the line. It's Flanagan. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Flanagan. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
And the Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, North Carolina! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Extra point here will tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Ohio State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Buckeyes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Clark. Puts it out of the air. Stops just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The lone back's got it. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the 1st quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight 1st quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, they would understand that. They've been preaching to their team, you've got to start fast. Not just in this game. You've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too,
Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll try to get outside. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
and that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The Noles will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Wants to throw on first down. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Trying to barrel in. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And the Seminoles backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Handoff to the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's loose at the 15. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. one they've used this half. On the run, it's Parrish. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. Back to pass, it's Clark. He's got the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Grab near the marker, it's Parrish. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback keeps it.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on! They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. To the air on second down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Seminoles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
7 yards on the play. Offense facing fourth down.
They boot it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Noles will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground. The snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball up.
And you're trying to get the ball to running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
It's caught. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Scanning the field, it's Clark. Oh, they're after him! Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, UNC! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles will snap it on first and 10. To the air, it's Clark. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Noles will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Sends it back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Flanagan. There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Tar Heels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The run from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. In the gun end, looking to throw on third down. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. reverse, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker. They'll turn it over on down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Here's a hit. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. And the Seminoles will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense
Makes the grab at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Quickly to the tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the run, it's Parrish. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Clark. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Seminoles in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense.
He'll take a shot. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Georgia Tech has just had no answers today. You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Calvin Johnson are saying on social media right now. Talk about unhappy.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Tar Heels can play this second down, turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good. But milk the clock, and it will be your friend. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Clark. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in?
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Second down.
Looking to fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.